Hey everyone, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to go through my fine fragrance mist collection. So this is going to include Bath & Body Works, Bodycology, and Body Fantasies, as well as maybe one or two from different brands, but those are like the three main brands that I own. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. So I think it's going to be easiest to start off with Bath & Body Works since that's what I have the most of. So I have Bright Christmas Morning. This one has notes of ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. So it's just a really nice fruity scent, very like a rich fruity scent. I'm a very, very big fan of this one. This was one of the first ones I picked up this past Christmas, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm gonna use it so much in like the spring and summertime. And up next, I've got Strawberry Snowflakes. This has notes of juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. And this one's just a nice like strawberries and cream kind of a scent. Really, really nice. Like a light creamy strawberry. Again, I've been absolutely obsessed with this one lately. You'll see in a minute, I also have the mini of that and I've been flying through it. But yeah, just another really, really nice scent that came out this past Christmas. And then I've got Whipped Rose and Vanilla. This one's got notes of crushed rose petals, cocoa flour, and whipped foam. This one's just that nice, like a rich, rosy, almost creamy rose kind of a scent. But it's a really nice floral. You get that cocoa flour and you get that whipped foam in there as well. Just really nice, well-rounded. It's a good like introduction into floral notes. If you're not a super big floral person, like I kind of stay away from them wherever I can or whenever I can. But this one's just a nice, very wearable floral in my opinion. And it's one, as you can see, I've already gotten a ton of use out of it. And then I've got Twisted Peppermint. This one's got notes of cool peppermint, sugared snow, fresh balsam, and vanilla buttercream. It's just like a nice, sweet, creamy vanilla kind of a peppermint, which in my opinion, that just makes it a lot more wearable. I like when peppermint notes have those like vanilla icing edges to them. That's just the only way I can get myself to wear them. Other than that, it just smells very like herbal, and I don't like to smell herbal. So this is just, it's been a favorite of mine for years. It's one I'll always get around Christmas. I picked it up at SAS so that way I could have the full size to have for a few years. And I have not worn it since then, but I plan on using it in the Christmas time. It's just the wrong time of year for me. And then I've got a classic Strawberry Pound Cake. This one's got notes of fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. And it really is just like the perfect gourmand strawberry. Very cakey, very sweet. You can almost smell like a frosting note to it. It's delicious. It's an amazing, amazing scent. Very strong, lasts a really long time, just all around very nice. There's a reason they keep repackaging it and keep bringing it out year after year. Like, I think every season they have a different version of it. I myself have it in like 4 different packagings. Just all the different forms. It's crazy how often they bring this back, but it's making them a ton of money, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, so Strawberry Pound Cake, an amazing scent. And I'm trying to go through these kind of quickly because I could talk for years about each and every one of these, but I don't think you guys want to watch an hour-long video, which is what I might be able to pare it down to if I talked as long as I wanted to. And then we've got Blush Cardigan. This one has notes of sweet raspberries, sugar-dipped violet, and warm amber. It's just a nice, very like a perfumey, florally berry scent. I don't know, it smells really good. It's a little bit more grown up than like a traditional berry scent that Bath & Body Works does. It's got that like perfumey edge to it. It smells amazing. It would be a really good like date night scent. This was in my past my Valentine's Day scent video. If you guys want to check that out, I'll link it down below. But it's just a really nice, sweet, but like mature, perfumey, floral, raspberry. It's a lot of descriptive words, but it's just a really nice fragrance mist. And then I've also got Wrapped in Vanilla, and this has notes of soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly cream. It's just a super nice, well-rounded, warm vanilla scent. It's a decadent vanilla. It's got similar vibes to Strawberry Pound Cake without the strawberry note, if that makes any sense. It's just decadent. It's delicious. It smells amazing. There's a reason this one was hard to find when it came out, and even harder to find at SAS. It's well loved for a very good reason. But yeah, just a super nice, warm, rich, delicious vanilla. And then we've got another classic in Champagne Toast. This one has notes of bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. It's just super, super bubbly, very fruity and juicy and delicious. Just a really nice scent. Again, there's a reason why this one is in the signature or core collection, whatever it's called. It's just a really nice, fun, girly scent. A really nice, like, Valentine's or New Year's Eve or date night or stuff like that kind of a scent. It's just really fun. And then I've got Among the Clouds. This one has notes of wild berry skies and whipped vanilla clouds. It's just like a nice, fruity berry scent with a little bit of that vanilla in there. It's just super sweet. I don't know. I've got nothing bad to say about this one. I really enjoy it. I've been enjoying it lately. I know it was kind of controversial when it came out, but I don't care. I love it. And if you love it, then who cares what anyone else thinks? You know, it's at the end of the day, it's fragrance mist. It's totally up to whatever you like. But this one's amazing. I love it. It's just another nice berry vanilla scent. And then I've got Fiji Sunshine. So this has notes of sun-kissed guava, fresh orange, and seaside jasmine. And it's a very warm citrus scent. Like, definitely, I almost exclusively get orange. It's just a nice tropical orange scent. I don't know, I really like it. It's one I'm gonna get a ton of use out of in the summer. I haven't been using it recently because it is only February. Like, it's still really cold where I live. In fact, we're getting more snow tomorrow, but not quite the season for it yet, but I'm super excited for when that time of year does finally come around. Then I've got Fall in Bloom. This one has notes of juicy plum, wild blooms, and velvet moss. This is another nice, fruity, floral kind of a scent. But it's also got like a warmer note to it. I don't know the best way to describe it, but I really like it. It's one of the only florals that I'm actually kind of okay with, because it does have that plum note, so it kind of sweetens it up. But yeah, it was a really nice one. It's kind of a bummer that it was just a seasonal thing, that it's not something that's gonna be coming back around, but I will definitely enjoy it while I have it. And again, another classic, Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. This has notes of pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallows, creamy sandalwood, and praline musk. And I think at this point everyone knows what this one smells like. But it's just like a nice, sweet, cream cheesy latte kind of a scent. It's really good, really nice. It's one they come out with every year. It's just kind of a classic at this point, one of their classic fall scents. But yeah, just another really nice one to have in the collection. And then I also have Vanilla Coconut. It has notes of whipped vanilla, peach blossom, and warm coconut. And this one, when I was showing it to you guys in my haul, I could not for the life of me figure out what it smelled like. But I think it's finally hit me. This is gonna sound so weird, but if you smell it, you might understand. It reminds me of like coconut milk ice cream, but like the vanilla flavor. It smells like a warmer version of that. That sounds super weird, but that's like the best thing my brain can compare it to. It's just a creamy vanilla coconutty scent. It's really nice, a little tropical, but not like, you know, Fiji Sunshine or other tropical scents that they have. It's like a mellow tropical. but it's really, really nice. But just like a super creamy coconut scent, and I really, really love it. And then I've also got Christmas cookies. And this has notes of, gosh, some of these are hard to read. Creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. So this one, again, I feel like half of these are just classics that come out every year, but it smells like cookie dough. It's nice, it's creamy, it's warm, it's decadent, it's gourmand, it's delicious. If you smelled Christmas cookies, you know it's just an amazing scent. You're gonna smell like cookies if you wear this one. So on to my most recent obsession is fresh coconut and cotton. It has notes of coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. I just get like straight coconutty goodness from this one. It's like similar to vanilla coconut, but it's got, I don't know, almost like a creamier edge to it. I've compared it to the Suave coconut like shampoo and conditioner. It's got that kind of edge. It's really nice. It's basic. It's something you could layer with or just wear on its own. I don't really get like a cottony scent from it. It just smells really, really good to me. I've gotten the lotion and the hand cream. At this point, I just want everything in this scent. It smells so, so good to me. But yeah, it's just like a nice, creamy, warm coconut scent, and I really, really love this one. I cannot wait to pick up more of this. It's amazing. And then I've also got white citrus. It's got notes of lemon zest, sparkling grapefruit, ginger flower, freesia petals, and clean woods. This one's just a nice kind of basic citrus. Something you'll be able to kind of play around with. If you want to kind of customize it, you can pair scents with it. It's just kind of a nice baseline citrus, so you can really play around with it. It's one I have not gotten much of an opportunity to play around with yet, since I got it back in like December, so it really hasn't hit its season yet. But once spring and summer come into play, this is one I'm going to be playing around with a ton. And then we've got Vanilla Bean Noel. It's got notes of fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. This is another just like warm, decadent, gourmand vanilla scent. But it's warm in a different way from Wrapped in Vanilla, if that makes any sense. There's something about the two of them. They're in the same family, like they could be cousins, but they're different enough that I can justify owning both. But it's just a really nice vanilla scent. There's a reason why they bring it back year after year. It's just a really nice scent, a nice basic vanilla to have in your collection. Then I've got Frosted Coconut Snowball. This has notes of frosted coconut, whipped vanilla, sugar crystals, winter freesia, and snow-kissed woods. This one I've been wearing a ton lately. With coconut cream pie, the lotion that's in my project right now. I've been using this with it, and they smell really nice together. And then I'll just like spritz on a vanilla perfume with it to sweeten it up. But they've both got very similar coconut notes. That one's just warmer, so I have to bring in some warmth for this. But it's just a really nice coconut scent, different from the other two. I feel like I have to justify why I have so many, but it's different. It's a cooler coconut, which I swear half of you guys might understand what I'm saying. I barely understand what I'm saying, but it's not as creamy and warm. It's a lighter, more mellow coconut. I don't even know if I'm accurately portraying what I'm trying to say, but if you've smelled this, I feel like you might understand, I hope. If you guys know what I'm saying, like leave a comment and just help a girl out. I'm trying. But clearly I like coconut scents, and if I can find a way to justify having 3 in my collection, I'm gonna justify it. But yeah, just another really nice one. I wasn't a fan at first, but I've definitely come around on it, and I'm really enjoying it now. And then I've also got Iced Sugar Plum. This one has notes of sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, and whipped marshmallow. And just holding it up in the light, I've literally used it to like hear you guys. I'm obsessed with this thing. It finally hit me what it reminds me of, because obviously it's got that like warm marshmallow note like that everyone says. But I think this smells like when you just open a box of Lucky Charms. Like you've got the cereal mixed with the marshmallows, just, I don't know. I told my husband that and he thought I was crazy, but that's that's what I get out of this, is like Lucky Charms in a bottle, and it smells dead on for me. But just like the warmth of the marshmallows, it's got like a cereal edge to it and I love it. I don't know, I'm just really obsessed with this one, and now that it's like clicked that for me it smells like Lucky Charms, it's even better in my mind. I don't know, it might be weird, but I just think it's a really fun scent. And up next I've got Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. It has notes of sugared blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. This one I would say is in like the same family as Strawberry Pound Cake, but on a mellower note. It's not as like potent as Strawberry Pound Cake. It's got the berry note to it and that like kind of cakey warmth to it as well. It's definitely a gourmand, but it's kind of the same thing there where I'd say they're like cousins. They're in the same family, but they're not like super, maybe second cousins or maybe third cousins. I don't know. They're related. The DNA is there, but you know, they don't look the same. They're not exactly the same, kind of a thing. But I'm a big fan of this one. It smells really good. I feel like I could say that about all of them though. I'm a big fan of it. It smells really good. If I didn't like it, it wouldn't be in my collection, you know? Now this one is the newest in my collection. It is Dream Bright. It has notes of sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and crystallized vanilla. It's just like a nice perfumey berry kind of a scent. It's a little more sophisticated than some of the other ones, like Among the Clouds and Champagne Toast. Those are very, not juvenile, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. They're younger. This one's a little more sophisticated, a little more grown up, more of like a date night kind of a scent. I'm a super big fan. I can't believe it took me this long to finally pick it up, but I'm so glad that I have it. It's one, I've already gotten a ton of use out of it. I've only had it like a week. Then I've also got Blackberry and Basil. It's got notes of fresh blackberry, pink pomelo, sweet basil, and jasmine petals. This again is just a really sweet berry scent, but it's almost got like a citrus edge to it. I don't know if it's the pomelo or what that's coming from, but it's really nice. I really enjoy this one. However, I will say it's very easy to overspray. There was one day where I wore it to work and I could smell it on myself the entire day, which was awesome, but it was like almost too sweet and I just wasn't really digging that. So it's definitely one I have to use a bit of a lighter hand with, but it still smells really, really good and I'm a big fan. So the last of my Bath & Body Works fragrance mists is Midnight Amber Glow. This one has notes of smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. So this one is kind of a hit or miss for me. I have to be in the mood for it, I guess is the best way to explain it. It's got those nice latte, vanilla bourbon notes to it, but sometimes the amber can be just a little too overpowering, especially in the lotion. That's like all I get out of the lotion. But for the fragrance mist, it does balance it out a little bit better. It's definitely something I couldn't use during the spring or summer. This is very much a cold weather scent, but I have to be in the mood for it to actually want to wear it. But when I am in the mood, it does smell really, really nice. All right, so I have a couple more from Bath & Body Works, but they're just minis, so I figure we'll be able to breeze through those pretty quickly. A lot of them are duplicate scents that I've already talked about. So I've got Strawberry Snowflakes. As I mentioned before, I've been obsessed with this one. I think I've only got about half the bottle left. I've been just absolutely loving it. And then I also have Strawberry Pound Cake in the mini. Again, I've been obsessed with it, absolutely loving this scent. I've been flying through it. This one I have a bit more left than the other one, but still, again, absolutely love the scent, that nice cakey gourmand strawberry. Then I also have Among the Clouds in the mini. This one, same deal. I've used probably half of it. I've just, again, been going crazy for this scent. And I find if I'm at home, I tend to just like go to where all my fragrance mists are and just like refresh 3, 4, 5 times throughout the day, just so I can, you know, revitalize that scent and make it smell better. Or not smell better, but make it more potent. And I've been doing that a ton with this one, so that's why I've been flying through it. And so I also have Pure Wonder. And this one, since I only have it in the mini, I don't have the notes to read to you guys, but I'll put them at the bottom of the screen. It's just a really nice, it's almost like a lighter version of champagne toast, but not as bubbly, if that makes any sense. It's just, it's a sweet, light, perfumey fragrance, but still kind of fruity. I don't know. I really like it. It's a nice light scent. It's one I don't feel like I could ever possibly overspray this. It's that light of a scent, but it's just really nice. It's a nice scent for if you don't want to smell overpowering that day, or if you just need a break from all of the crazy scents that Bath & Body Works can come out with. This one's just a nice like reset. And then again, I've got Fiji Sunshine in the mini. Same thing as before, really loving this one. Haven't broken it out yet, just due to the time of year of when I'm filming this. All right, and so this is for real the absolute last Bath & Body Works fragrance mist I own. That is Pastel Skies. Again, I don't have the fragrance notes, so I will put them at the bottom of the screen for you. I've mentioned before, this one's not my favorite. It's got like a weird musky note that just overpowers anything else in it. I want to say it's got some type of berry, some type of vanilla, something like that. It's supposed to be like a sweet, almost cotton candy-like scent. And I get that in the lotion. The lotion smells really nice. But in the fragrance mist, all I get is that weird musk. So this is one, once this mini is gone, I'm fine. I don't want it again. I'll be happy when it's gone and I don't have to smell it anymore. All right, so now we are going to move on to my Bodycology scents. So there will be two that I'm not including when I show you guys. I'll just tell you about them now because they're in my project to use it up, and so I don't want to show you where I'm at until I get to my next update. But that is Picnic Breeze. It's like a fresh and fruity kind of a scent. I don't know the exact scent notes off the top of my head, but I think there's like clementine in there. But it smells really nice. It's a really nice, fresh scent. If you just want to smell clean and fruity and good, it's a very basic scent. I'm a really big fan of it. I didn't like it at first, but as I've been using it in my project, I've grown to really, really like it. And the other one is Cozy Fireside S'more. And that one's got like smoky marshmallow, chocolate, and something else for notes. Again, I'll put the notes at the bottom of the screen. But that one, kind of similar to Pastel Skies, on myself, all I get is a musky note. I don't get any marshmallow, I don't get any chocolate, I don't get anything but that smoky musky scent. But when I like spray it around in the room, that's where I get like the nice sweet marshmallow. So I don't know, it's kind of weird that way, but I guess it just doesn't mix well with my body chemistry. But when I just use it as a room spray, it is a really nice scent. So moving on to the ones I can show you, I've got Strawberry Cheesecake, and this one's got notes of strawberries, vanilla, and cream. And this one is almost identical to Strawberry Pound Cake. I didn't realize that until I got Strawberry Pound Cake this past SAS, because I've had this one since about a year ago. And so I hadn't smelled Strawberry Pound Cake before then. But it really does just smell almost identical. It's such a nice, creamy, warm, gourmand strawberry that if you aren't willing to spend the money on Strawberry Pound Cake, this one's like $4 at Walmart, and it's definitely worth every penny. It smells amazing. And then I've also got Pink Vanilla Wish. This one has sparkling pink peonies, warm vanilla, and almond. I don't get any of the almond, I just get that like vanilla with a hint of floral. But it's a really nice, light, girly vanilla scent. It's not warm. Like, it's definitely not a warm vanilla, it's on the light side. But it's just a really nice, if you want to smell vanilla with a little bit of floral and you don't want to go the heavy gourmand route, this is definitely an amazing choice for that. And then I've got Coconut Hibiscus. This has notes of sweet coconut and blooming hibiscus. This one's just like the perfect tropical coconut. You've got the floral and the coconut. It's creamy, it's warm. This one I'm gonna fly through in the summertime. I might actually end up getting a second bottle of it. I don't know what it is, but I've been obsessed with coconut scents. I mean, you guys saw my Bath and Body Works stuff and my like 10-minute rant on coconuts, but I've just been really enjoying that scent. And this one is just a really nice coconut. It's not like super strong. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really good. It's just really good. And for $4, like, I love this thing. I'm so excited to break this out in the summertime. I'm gonna fly through it so fast. So up next, I've got sweet apple cider. This has fresh apples and mulled spices. It's a nice juicy apple scent with a little bit of spiciness. When I first got this, all I smelled was like a apple blossom flowery kind of a note, but I've definitely like figured it out more, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird, but my nose has become more accustomed to the apple scent and I really do enjoy it. Obviously, it's not really the time of year for it, so I'm gonna crank this out in the fall time. I'm gonna love it in the fall time. But yeah, it's just another really nice, juicy apple scent. And this one is one of my absolute favorites. I obsessed over this last summer. It is Peach Sunrise, and it's got notes of clementine, peach, and berry, and it is just such a nice, fruity, delicious scent. It's a nice juicy peach with that little bit of clementine and a little bit of berry, and it's just delicious. I had the lotion, I had the bubble bath. I went crazy over those. I think I bought 2 of the bubble baths and flew through both of them. I just absolutely love this one. I don't know if it's still available or if it's one they're gonna like bring back in the summertime. I know like strawberry cheesecake is still available, but I really hope they bring this back. It smells so good. It's like my favorite peach scent on the market right now. The Pretty as a Peach from Bath and Body Works is okay, but this one I think is just like so much better. And it's like $4. I mean, you really can't beat that for how good this smells. So I've also got spiced pumpkin, and this has pumpkin and spiced cinnamon. And it really is just like a nice, warm, spicy scent. It's different from Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. That one really is just like a cream cheese gourmand kind of a pumpkin, but this one is just a pumpkin spice. And I think it's gonna be really nice for the fall time. I think it's gonna pair really well with white pumpkin and chai. That one's also got that kind of like spicier note to it. They both smell really, really good. But yeah, I'm super excited to break this out in the fall. I'm gonna have so much fun with it. And then my last Bodycology spray is whipped vanilla. This one has notes of creamy florals and warm vanilla. And it is a warm vanilla. It's delicious. It's like spicy. It's just a really good, nice vanilla. It's different from all of the Bath and Body Works ones where those are like warm, cakey. This one's just like, it's like a warm, spicy vanilla. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really nice. It's gonna be a good vanilla to pair with a bunch of different things to like sweeten them up. I don't know, it's just a really nice, well-rounded spray. All right, so this is the one like random spray that I have, but this is the Beloved Pomegranate and Geranium Fine Fragrance Mist. I don't know if it has scent notes. We'll read the description, this is fun. Transport yourself to comforting woods and luscious florals with this crisp berry blend infused with the tart scent of pomegranate and sweet geranium. So it's got woods, it's got florals, it's got berries, it's got geranium, and it's got pomegranate. It's got it all, guys. It's got everything. But it's a nice fruity scent. It's nothing super special. I mean, I spent like $3 or $4 on it because it was on clearance. But it's gonna be a fun one to play around with if I want something a little different from like my very berry scents. Those tend to be the fruity scents I go for, are berries. But this one, I thought it was just nice and different. It's very sweet. It's not really that floral. It's not woodsy, it's not floral, it's not berries. All those weird different scents that it's got a story on the back, guys. This thing's super fun. But yes, this is like my only other brand stuff that doesn't really have like a grouping to it, but they're normally like 10 bucks. I wouldn't really spend 10 bucks on it. Just my opinion. All right, and so I have two different scents from Body Fantasies. So first I have the vanilla. I originally got it in the mini, but clearly I've used it like crazy. So I had to get the full size so that way I would actually finish this, because I was getting to the point where I was like savoring each drop because I didn't want to finish it. And then I realized like, duh, Annie, you could go to the store and get another bottle. It's not the end of the world. So now that I have a full size, I will definitely like crank this guy out. I love it. This used to be like my everyday scent. This used to be the only fragrance mist I owned. And that's like, I would do, what's it, the 2 spritzes on the wrists and then like rub it up against the backs of my ears, and that was it. That was what I wore all day. But like this one's so strong that that's almost all you need. So really like this little bottle's still gonna last me forever. But it's, sorry if I'm getting shadowy. The sun's starting to set, so I'm like trying to stay where you can see my face. It's just a weird day. I mean, it's 3 and the sun is setting, so yay, winter. But yeah, so this is just clearly one of my favorites. I've been using the scent for years. I'm so glad to have a big bottle of it now, so that way I can finish up the little one. Because like I've said before, I don't love having little minis everywhere. I'm fine getting a mini to like test out the scent, especially if it's one I'm not 100% positive I'm gonna love. But with that one, I know I love it. I've got the big one. I wanna just finish up the mini now. And so the last fragrance mist that I own is one of my absolute favorites. And this is one I think you either love it or hate it. There really is no in between, but it is Cupcake Swirl. And this one is just like the epitome of gourmand. It's so sweet and so warm and so cakey. It smells like cupcakes. It's delicious. As you can see, like I'm obsessed with this one. I've almost finished it. This is one I haven't found it in the big size yet. So I really am savoring like every last drop because I love having it around so much. Again, it's one I know I could pick up at the store, like run to Walmart, it's only a couple bucks. But I just love having it in my collection so much that I'm like savoring every last drop of it. But it really is just like the perfect gourmand. Do they have scent notes? I don't see any scent notes on these ones, but it really is just like a cupcake scent. It's delicious, it's amazing. But yeah, just another fantastic scent. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.